down below and shows information about this repository. So things like requirements, prerequisites, ways to deploy the project, specific information about this project that I think collaborators need to know. So this is a very important step in creating your project in GitHub. Now, across the top, we have tabs like this pull request that shows all the open pull requests, which are requests to merge changes from one branch to another. And this is where our team can collaborate and review changes together before they get merged into our main code base. All right, let's go ahead and check out the Actions tab. And this is where you would go to set up or manage your action workflows. So things like CI/CD, which is continuous integration and continuous delivery. We also have the Security tab, and this shows things like your security policy and advisories. Now, if you don't have a policy, you can set it up here by clicking Start Setup. So you click this button, and this will pre-populate with a sample security policy.markdown file. We can click on the Preview button, and now we can see how the markdown will be rendered, and we can see our policy shows supported and unsupported versions, and it also shows how to report a vulnerability. And if I wanted to, I can commit this file right to the main branch, or I could use DevOps best practices and create a new branch for this commit and start a pull request. And I can do all of this right here from within my browser. All right, let's take a look at the insights. And here you can show different analytics about your projects, information about your community, traffic, commits, how many pull requests you've had, things like that, right? And in the settings, this gives you access to things like managing access. So you can see I've added Able to this project here. And you can set up security and analysis features as well. And you can change your default branch name if you want to. You can set up protection rules where you can disable force pushing and branches from being deleted. You can also set up webhooks, which allow external services to be notified when certain events happen. And you can see I've set up 2 webhooks already for notifications within our team. And under the Notifications tab, you can set up who will actually get notified, right? You can either put in emails or an entire list. You can also set up different integrations, deploy keys, actions and permissions, moderations. Ooh, check out the moderations. This is kind of neat. This is where you can restrict users from interacting with your repository for a 24-hour period. All right, let's go back to pull requests, and we'll check out a pull request that Abel did. So here, he added a security.markdown file to the project, and he created this pull request to get permission to merge his changes from his personal branch into the main branch. Now, when we go into the Conversations tab, you can see that there has been one commit that added the security.markdown file. And this is where continuous integration and testing would have run with GitHub Actions if it had been set up. You can also see this branch has no conflicts with the base branch, which means if we click that merge button, it will just merge cleanly into the main branch. Now, if we go to the Commits tab, we can see one file was added, and if I click on File Change, I can literally see everything that was changed. And I can also click here to leave an inline comment. And when I add this inline comment, it's going to create for me a review request. Now, if we go to the Conversations tab, we can see this review request in detail, and you'll see this yellow box, right? This shows this is in review, and I've started a conversation. So now here is where the rest of the team can weigh in with comments and suggestions before they allow this merge to go through. Or someone can come in and approve this, which would allow the merge to happen. All right, let's look at a pull request that I created myself. And as you can see, we can drill into the commits, and I can see I created a file, and I can go to the File Changes tab. And here I can leave a comment for myself, and I can still start a review process even though I created the comment. Now, if we go into the Conversations tab, you'll notice that I can still see the review section. I can still leave comments, but I am no longer able to approve my own requests. And this reinforces best practice around having your team peer review every change before merging. All right, let's look at adding and removing code. If we click on the Add File button, here we can create a brand new file or upload new file all directly from the browser. And if we click on this code, this is where we can create a repo locally. right? So